So the next thing I want to do is I want to run a very simple analysis where I generate a table in which it indicates how many of each gender there are in the data set, how many in each of the flagged categories there are. The flagged categories are 0 for not flagged as anxious, and 1 as flagged as mild, moderate, or extremely anxious. And this table will actually do it in such a way that it will indicate how many of each gender fall in each category as well. So I want to go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, CrossTabs. I'm going to move gender into the rows block. I'm going to move flag into the columns block. So in each case, I highlight it from the variable list and click the appropriate arrow. And once I've done this, I can simply click the OK button, and SPSS will generate the output that I need. So again, it's not the fanciest of output, but it tells me how many of each gender were in the data set. So there were 69 flagged as 0 and 83 flagged as 1. And it tells me how many were flagged as diagnosed as anxious or not. And there were 99 flagged as not anxious and 53 flagged as possibly anxious. And then it also gives me the sample size or the number of respondents in this data set. Now, one of the optional things that's available in SPSS is in the data set, it's possible to actually code the numeric values to align with the label that's more appropriate. I'm going to go back to the data window, and I'll go to the variable view. And under the values for gender, I'm going to select this. And when I click on this, I can say that the value 0 actually stands for male. I'll add that. And the value 1 stands for female, and I'll add that. I'll click OK to save that information. Likewise, for the flag, I can indicate that the flag, a 0 flag, indicates not anxious, and a flag of 1 indicates some anxiety. I'll add that and say OK. And again, now when I go back to the data view, I can use the value label toggle, and it will actually flag back, it will toggle back and forth between the numbers that SPS actually uses and the names that the numbers actually stand for. Now, I could go back to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, CrossTabs, and rerun the analysis, or I could take advantage of one of the nice little features in the newer versions of SPSS, which is this block here, which is the recall for recently used dialog boxes. If I click on this, the very first option is the last thing I just ran, which was CrossTabs, and it actually has the dialog box that I just used with everything already entered. And if I click OK, it just runs it again. But the one thing I notice is that where previously it had gender listed as 0 and 1, it now actually has the labels male and female. As for flag, it also has not anxious and anxious. It makes reading and interpreting the output just a little bit easier. All right, I hope this video was useful in learning how to get data into SPSS from WAMAP. Of course, if there are any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. All the best.